I can't do it.
Can't do what?
We'll do it live.
No.
We'll do it live. Fuck it. Do it live. I'll write it and we'll do it live. Fucking thing sucks.
Thank you, Bill, for that wonderful introduction.
He's always so...
Even in the new year.
It feels so good to be back in here.
It's been weeks.
Can we high five everybody here?
High five.
Bring it in. High five.
It's been a whole year.
Been
High
a
five.
Oh, God.
Cheers.
I fucking... Here, salud.
Cheers to the new
I
year.
just love...
And someone had a baby.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, fucking... My wife had a baby. Beautiful
Congratulations,
baby
Breeze.
girl. Yeah, we'll get into all that. Let's introduce everybody. My name is Brian Ruiz, a.k.a. Daddy Part 2.
Oh, shit.
Daddy Part 2.
Big
Yes.
Daddy Breeze.
Yes. Medium Daddy Ruiz.
Medium. Oh, I totally agree with
To
that.
the right of me is Christian Espejo, a.k.a.
The Flying Artichoke.
What the fuck? Oh, for that beer?
The beer. Have you guys ever seen that beer, Elysian?
Yeah.
The IPA? I am the Flying Artichoke in space.
It's a flying magical artichoke.
It's so weird. It's all on the front of the beer.
Yeah.
There's a fucking artichoke
Yeah.
in space.
I think it's a hops, but yeah, it looks like a...
Oh, you're right.
Yeah, it's a hops, but
I
it's
never
a...
put that
It has
It's a
eyeballs
artichoke.
on it? You didn't
Yeah,
see that
it's in
shit?
space,
Oh,
just
yeah.
like... Hey!
I thought it was an artichoke too, but yeah, it's a hop.
Yeah.
Damn it.
To the right of
I'm so stupid.
Christian Espejo. Oh, I'm sorry, not to the right of.
New
to
setup.
the left of me, new setup. New setup. To the left of me is Wesley P. Seymour, a.k.a.
Slumpy Seymour.
Ooh, why?
shit.
What?
I've been in a slump.
Oh,
What,
I thought
have
you...
been sick?
Huh?
You been
No.
sick? Everyone
Dude,
got sick.
here's the thing, okay, so maybe 3 or 4 weeks ago I was sick for a couple days. I had the stuffy nose and the freaking, the chills, the uncomfortable chilly flu thing. So I spent, a good 5 or 6 days just sleeping, waking up, going to work, coming back home, sleeping. I'm going to wait out this sickness. The sickness left, and then I just kept being all lazy as fuck.
Me too, dude.
Yeah, dude, just sleeping and waking up and maybe having a few drinks.
You Cheetoed out.
I totally Cheetoed out. I am literally in the worst physical shape of my life.
You look pretty bad, man.
Dude, I'm right there with you.
Both of you guys look shitty.
Dude,
Unlike me,
I'm in my
my prime.
You're in your wedding weight.
Oh yeah, you gotta have a wedding, dude.
Dude, it's coming up really
Hey,
fast.
is your chick super conscious, right? And she's like, I gotta look good for my wedding. I gotta lose weight or go to the gym.
Yeah, but also, God bless her because she's been handling everything. She's been handling.
What do you mean, dude? You're not responsible for handling anything. Your job is just pretty much show up, say yes and no to things.
Yep.
And honestly, if she asks you, just say yes.
And
That's what
how
I've been
dare
doing.
you say that, Espejo? Because you just told me off the air 5 minutes ago, Wes, if you ever get married, just hire somebody else to do all of it.
The little bit that I'm involved in,
It's too much.
I hired my wife.
He hired his wife to do it.
I had to find a tuxedo, and it was a nightmare. That's Espejo's.
Yeah.
Dude.
I had to. I'm finding a
much.
baby tuxedo for.
Oh, that's right.
For my
shit.
son.
Are you
My
bringing
son-
both? Are you bringing the whole
Yeah,
fam?
yeah, we're bringing the whole fam.
fam.
My
The
son
Ruiz
is what is
fam
my
is
what
gonna
is
be
Jackson in your wedding?
He's the ring bearer.
Ring bear, and I want to dress him up.
Baby Jackson is the ring bearer.
I want to dress him up like a bear, and so he can be.
I
a
said
ring
yes.
bear.
The ring
I said
bear?
yes.
I like that idea.
Yeah.
That's a
But
fucking great
that
idea.
that didn't fly
He's
with a
walking
missus.
down
Yeah,
a little
to-
bear suit with
yeah.
a ring.
Yeah, that would be awesome, right?
Awesome.
That would be great.
awesome.
He'd be so
Ring
cool.
bear.
Yeah, he'd be so
Yes.
cute.
Oh,
Yeah, but
rad.
so he has to wear a suit that's
Yeah.
identical to Espejo's. We got him one on Amazon, and it's too big. It's too big.
It's a struggle.
Yeah.
That's the problem with
weird.
buying anything. I love to buy shit online. I never buy clothes online because you never know how
Yeah,
it's gonna.
you gotta
fit.
send it
You gotta
back.
put that
It's so
shit
weird.
on.
I've done it a couple times. That's a
but
fucking
you
pain.
can't find some of the shit. So some of the shit that's on Amazon, I can't find an 18-month-old 3-piece suit.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
He has a monocle.
Yeah.
You should put a monocle on him.
And he
Just a
won't,
little
hold
monocle.
it. He'll try to
I'm
eat
just
it.
talking about myself. If I want to buy a shirt or a pair of pants, it's designed for the average man. But I am
You're just too built.
dude, yeah,
You're
dude,
too shredded.
I'm like an Armani exchange model. I'm like an Armani underwear model. So shit doesn't fit me because they don't have
He's like, I'm in the
things.
worst shape I've ever been in.
Oh, you caught
got
that?
the gut.
You
It's
caught
got
that?
the gut.
Caught that.
Damn it.
So what'd you guys do on the break? We were off. We were off for 2 weeks, guys.
Yeah.
I think it felt longer than that.
It felt longer than that.
What'd you guys do on your New Year's Eve?
All right, so I'll go backwards. New Year's Eve, I was at the wife's parents' house. It was the most low key New Year's Eve I've ever had.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mine too.
Here's my thing about New Year's Eve. If I can't go out, party my nuts off, come back belligerently drunk and pass out, I don't want to do it. I might as well just have a couple of drinks and watch MASH.
Yeah.
I hung out at my girl's parents' house as well.
Oh,
we were just gambling and like drinking.
Gambling?
Yeah, we
Like
gambled.
poker?
Yeah, 21 actually. 21. We're playing blackjack and we were
Blackjack.
gambling. We stayed up till like 12. Went. I did the whole New Year's. Happy New Year's. Then went home I got home like around 1. Was asleep by 2. Haven't done really anything exciting.
You're an old man.
What'd you do, Wes?
Yeah. What's up?
I worked.
Oh, you
shit.
worked?
I'm a
Slinging
I'm
dick.
a fucking bartender.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
I
gotta-
was there. I
Hey, what
worked
sad motherfuckers
Christmas
are at-
Eve,
Oh, yeah,
Christmas Day, New Year's Eve, New Year's Day. I worked all
Both?
of them. Yeah. Yeah.
That sucks.
Dude,
but
I'm 65 years old.
in
I have
bar
had
years.
plenty. Yeah, I have had plenty of crazy New Year's. Now, I'll just take the money. I'll just
Yeah.
take the
Yeah.
money.
All right.
Oh, speaking of that, I have to just throw out a happy birthday to my boy Murph.
Oh, Murph!
birthday,
Happy birthday, Murph!
Happy birthday! He is 79 years old today.
God damn.
Still
Happy
slinging
birthday.
drinks.
And I tell you, I saw
drinks.
Murph. I went for a doctor, like a checkup for my wife. And
Yes, you
I
did.
saw Murph at the same hospital.
Yeah.
I was like, "Hey, Murph, what's up? What the fuck are you doing here?" And he walked past the the child delivery area, and we took
Kidnapping babies.
No, we
Yep.
took a picture next to it.
With the sign in
With
the
the sign
background that says
behind-
like, yeah.
Yeah,
like,
we texted because we're like, let's start rumors.
yeah.
He has a
Some
baby in
little
his
guy
I
arms.
didn't buy that for a shit.
Yeah, me neither.
Yeah.
What was he doing over there? He has a baby in his arms. He's like, Brian, don't tell anyone.
He's like, my
Get
girl
outta
doesn't
here.
know about this.
But yeah, big shout out to Murph.
Happy birthday.
He is like the stereotypical bartender. 47 years old today. I'm gonna actually give his actual.
Oh, that's fucked
Oh,
up.
that's
47 years old today.
Yeah, Murph is 47.
Yep,
Looks good.
47. Hey, check this shit out. This dude's 47 years old.
His girlfriend's
Made a
like,
living bartending, making good money. He's got that name. Like his name is Murph.
Yeah,
like you
Murph.
show
Murph,
up
yeah.
to the bar and you're like, "Hey, Murph,
Murph, get me a
drink."
tall one,
Yeah,
mama.
totally.
Hey, Murph.
He's the best bartender on the
that?
fucking planet. Makes great moves.
What was your voice?
It's a, hey, Murph, give me that cool slide, Murph.
Hey, Murph, what's the
No,
beer
that
of the
works.
month?
Yeah,
I'll
hey, Murph,
take it.
I'll take that.
Banging
Cold.
21-year-old servers at his restaurant.
Whoa, you mind? Ooh, shit.
Slang-
Is that gonna get him in
Wow.
trouble? Oh,
no,
Jesus
no,
Christ.
I'm just saying, like, jeez, boy.
You know, he's doing more than banging. He's in a
lit.
full relationship.
Yeah, he is.
Shout out, Murph. Happy birthday,
Shout out,
man.
Murph.
Sorry if that's what I was fucking saying.
Jeez,
Horrible.
bus driving. How does that transmission look like in the
Oh,
bus?
that bus. All right,
Much shout out to my
so that's what it. Oh, I had a baby girl. Over
Oh
the
yeah,
break.
you did. You had a
That's
baby
right.
girl.
Yeah, had a baby girl. Healthy, happy. Tired. I'm tired. You know, I'm tired.
Are
but-
you like are you one of those?
Oh,
Groups.
what is going on over there?
That's Wes's phone.
I think it might be coming from my computer.
Oh,
it is.
yeah, we can count that because yeah.
Are you one of those guys that's like, we're pregnant? Do you say we're pregnant?
No, she's pregnant.
We are having
Yeah,
a baby.
who says
I'm
that?
a little chubby these
Dude,
days.
a lot
but-
a lot of couples are like, we're pregnant.
Who says
no, dude, your chick is pregnant.
You're not carrying anything, guy.
But I'll
Hey,
say
guy.
I'll say like I had a baby. Like I'll say, oh, I had a baby. Over
You had a
there.
baby?
You don't say my wife just
I
gave
mean,
birth
you-
to a
I
baby?
mean,
No,
just
you
because
get-
it's like
that's-
you get it.
We just had a baby.
You know, I
That works.
Say like I had a baby.
That works.
You know, I'll say that. Not getting.
Any younger?
No. I was gonna say I'm not
Sleep?
getting any sleep, but that'd be a goddamn lie.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm sleeping like a baby. Good
for you.
She's not sleeping. My wife's not sleeping. It's off and on. It's off. It's here and there. Because sometimes one day it'll be all good, next day it'll be all bad. But you know what sucks, dude? So here's the thing. So my son, he's a year and a half.
Uh-huh.
And he was like, "Oh, baby." Like he sees the baby, he's like, "Oh, this is cool." At the hospital. Then the baby comes home, he's like, "Baby? Oh, this is cool." And then one day he wakes up every morning, he comes in the bed and he cuddles with us every morning.
That's adorable.
I know, but now Jenny's breastfeeding new baby. So he comes in and he's like, "What the fuck?
Why is there a baby here?
Why is there a fucking baby here, dude? Like, what the fuck is this shit? Dog, I swear to God, it broke my fucking heart, dog. Because
Why?
Because he looked at the new baby and he just started getting real tears. Like real tears. Not like
fake baby tears.
Not fake baby
Not crocodile tears.
Dog, and he like crawled off the bed and dipped the fuck out,
No
dog.
shit.
Like, dude, and we have a high bed, so and
he's like, I'm out.
He left crying.
That
dog.
is heartbreaking.
Oh my God, it broke my fucking heart. And we didn't. And me and my wife looked at each other, dog, and we got really emotional because we didn't know that this was part of that. Like we're like, fuck, I didn't even think about how he would react. I thought he would be like, oh, this is cool. We have a new member. He's like, oh, what the fuck? I gotta share you now.
So he can walk, he can slightly talk, and every morning he wakes up and the first thing he says is, or thinks is, I gotta go see mom and dad.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to my parents'
runs
room.
over and jumps on the bed.
Well, we go get him from
Mom
the
and
crib.
dad.
but
Oh,
yeah.
you do. Okay.
Yeah, he can't get out of it. Thank God.
Crib?
But yeah, he's cool now.
Mm-hmm.
He's cool. He's super cool now. But when that happened, I was like, oh, is this gonna be forever? But that was the only time it happened. First day it happened. Now he's like comfortable with her, wants to give her kisses. He still doesn't know how hard you can touch a baby. He's still,
Yeah, right,
You know,
right,
he's still trying to figure out his own shit. But things are good. I'll tell you right now. Papa Brian is real happy.
Are you done?
Dude,
Are you
I'm
done?
Fuck yeah, are you kidding me, dog? I'm not even joking, dog. Out of all the years, what the fuck was that, sir?
What was that?
Oh, that's the Morgan Freeman voice.
Oh, okay. Out of all the things that we did when we were younger, all the partying, all the frivolous activities, all the crazy sexual things that happened on my face.
Mm-hmm.
This is the happiest I've ever been.
On my
Oh,
face.
shit.
This is the happiest. I
Are
swear
you
to God.
saying that out of obligation? Or are you saying that from your
I've
heart?
already lived all that things. I genuinely am saying this is the happiest. I have my beautiful wife. I have my two lovely kids. They're all happy. They're all healthy. They're all happy. And everything is. This is the first time I'm like, damn, dog. Shit is like.
You got a legit family.
Dude, it's like, you know what? If this was like a movie, this is when they say like happily ever after.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like I'm like, oh, this is fucking dope.
Look
dog.
at you. You know what I want right now?
I'm
I want a
genuinely
man. I want a
happy.
man that has like two teenagers and go, just wait, motherfucker.
Yeah, I'm saying at this point right now, today,
Right now.
where I am right
Yeah.
now, the only thing I'm missing, if my wife would let like bust out a threesome, but other than that, genuinely happy. I don't know. And
You know
it's
what I
like-
loved? You know what I loved? Like, so we meet once a week and we talk about the podcast and what we're gonna do and like some new ideas and shit. And now there's like a fourth person at the Louise house. This tiny,
Just coming in.
tiny little thing. It's she is so small. She's like this tiny little
I
baby.
know.
No.
So like now we're in the boom boom room, which is where we
we have our meetings.
Breeze has
at
a
my
boom boom room, and that's where we have our meetings. But now he's got to hold a baby, and as soon
Yeah.
as here's what I love. Here's what I love. As soon as that little he's holding this tiny little thing, this tiny little human being, and she starts to cry, and then he just stands up and he goes, "Ay, mama, ay, mama," and I just think like, oh, is that what your mom said?
Yeah.
Like is that what your mom said to your
it's
daughter or
actually
something?
my dad.
Ay,
No,
mama.
it's like what my dad used to call me that because he wanted a girl.
Little Breeze in
It's
a
the
dress.
other way around.
My dad.
Breeze is wearing like pink bows on his hair.
Super weird.
They thought it was a girl for the first 3 years.
Dude, I had a weird upbringing, bro. It's super fucking weird.
But I just love that. I love that, like you just like as soon as she like a little sound, and he stands
Yes.
he's like, "Hi, mama," and
wait
he like
until- wait
shakes
until
you get
her.
Wait until you get your little.
Oh,
baby
I'm
girl.
straight.
It's fun.
I'm super straight on that.
Dude,
baby
and the
girls?
other thing,
Dude,
like if there's no baby in the room, there's no kids in the room, and we're doing our thing, we're talking. As soon as there is a tiny sound, even like a little blip of a sound of a child,
Yeah.
Breeze shoots out of the
out.
room.
Yeah.
He's gone, just like that. Yeah,
Babies,
We're
dog.
talking.
Babies.
There's a sound outside, and he just runs out of the room. He's like, "Got to take care of the baby."
Yeah.
You're a good dad, bro.
You know what's something that resonated with me from our last meeting?
Huh.
Is me sitting there telling you guys not to spoil Peaky Blinders for me.
I'm sorry.
You and okay, so this is what happened. Wes and Brian.
I was-
real quick. This season of Peaky
I
Blinders
gotta bring up old shit.
is wasn't that old? About a week ago. less
Not
than a
even.
week
Couple days ago, you son of a bitch.
Peaky Blinders this season is the fucking shit.
Fucking great.
Yes,
I know.
it is.
Sorry.
So
Space,
I
go ahead.
get there, and we're all sitting there, and Wes and Brian are talking about Peaky Blinders. Did you see this? Oh yeah, I'm done. And I'm sitting there. I'm like, hey, don't say anything. because I haven't watched the whole thing yet.
I didn't hear you say
No,
that.
you shut the fuck up. You shut the fuck up.
Don't say anything for Zoe.
Okay, I won't say anything. But I'm saying, like, I'm just sitting there, and I've said it like 4 or 5 times. I'm like, don't say anything because I haven't seen it yet. And Wes is sitting next to me, literally next to me,
a foot and a half away.
Dude, I've said this 3 times, and Wes goes, "Hey, I thought it was cool how that guy got blank, blank, blank," and I'm like, "What the fuck? I just said this." And Wes goes, "Oh, really? I didn't hear anything you said, you son of a bitch."
I literally gave away the very end of the fucking series.
Oh, I didn't even know that happened. You still fucking know me. Jesus fucking Christ. Dude, are you fucking kidding me? I need one more episode. You're a fucking son of a bitch.
Hey, Espejo didn't know what you
Dude,
gave us
I
the
didn't. Dude, I didn't know the order of what you said happened. So that's fucked. You just ruined it for me right now.
I thought by now you'd have been
Dude,
watching.
no, I mean I've
Hey,
been.
Netflix should you know how regular rules is like you got a week. Netflix should be a little longer.
It has to be because
Right?
you see the whole thing.
You need that gatekeeper app.
Yeah,
Hey, is
that
Netflix like the greatest fucking?
It's
It is.
pretty
It is.
good, yeah.
You know what? Netflix is better than Light or like sliced bread.
Yeah,
Light?
Light sounds like Bright, and Bright was the worst movie I've ever seen.
What?
Oh, that orc movie
Hated it.
with
The
Will
orc
Smith?
movie?
Bright was the shit. It was
Terrible.
I haven't seen
It was
it.
the dumbest movie I've ever seen.
Men in Black and fucking Training Day.
No, it's Men in Black
Men
and
in
like
Black,
Lord of the
Training Day
Rings.
and Lord of the Rings. Yeah.
You didn't think that shit, Zoe? You didn't think that was dope?
Terrible. So
I thought it
terrible.
was awesome, but Men in Black
What?
and Training Day.
Right though?
It's just the orc and like you don't understand.
I won't give away.
Right though?
I won't give away the movie.
Oh,
but the movie
oh,
is
now all
like,
of a sudden you have fucking rules about giving shit away. Oh, now you feel fucking real proper, huh?
RoboCop and fucking Star Wars.
Hey, you know what?
That's more credible.
Look, I
Okay,
haven't seen the
whatever.
movie, but
what
I
I
came
do for a
in.
living.
Wes talked he OD'd on how bad it was, and then I
Right.
talked to Brian, and he's like, "Dude, it was fucking great." And I'm like,
terrible.
I haven't seen it.
That wasn't terrible.
No, it's
so bad.
You liked it, Zoe?
Right?
Bright.
Yeah,
Right.
right.
That's just fire.
Dude, you're tripping.
Will
Wes.
Smith and the org and their
Look, you can
and
make
their
any movie
partners
sound
that-
dumb.
you know,
Have you not seen every single Star Wars action figure
Wait,
on
what?
the other side of this glass?
yes. Yeah, I've seen it.
But that has
But
nothing
this is
to
a
do
new
with.
low. Zol. This is a new
No,
low.
it was a. They actually
really?
got signed for part 2.
Has anyone seen the new Star Wars?
More of these?
No,
Who's seen the new
that's-
Star
I have
Wars?
it. I have
have.
it. I have
You,
it.
Yeah.
who, Breeze? You've
Yeah.
seen it?
Bree says.
Go ahead. Do tell.
it sucked.
Oh! How dare you say that? So Bright, I can say Bright sucked.
Yeah,
But
it
the new
sucks, dude.
Star
The
Wars.
new Star Wars sucked.
Why? Without giving it away, why did the new Star Wars suck so bad?
Because there was some parts in it that I was like, I need the answers for this, and they gave us the answer, and I'm like, that's a fucking shitty answer.
Oh.
So that's that part, and then we don't have anything really to look forward to in the new
Really?
Star Wars. So
Like it
that
kind of
part,
closed out.
And spoiler alert, spoiler alert.
Oh, I haven't seen it, but I don't care.
Okay, and there's
I
only
really don't
like
care
now.
fucking of the
Wow.
resistance. There's only like 5 motherfuckers left. Like y'all killed out everybody.
Is
Boba Fett still there?
I'm sorry. You can't show a whole movie.
Everybody dies?
Huh?
You're off by 2. There's only 7.
Okay, then there were 7 fucking resistant members that are left. They killed everybody. It's just like Rogue One, but Rogue One everyone died and it
Yeah,
was
I've
fucking
seen that
dope
either.
as shit.
Yeah.
Sorry about that. It was
I don't
fucking.
care.
That's your bad though.
I don't
That's
care
your
though.
bad.
I don't care about Star Wars like that.
But
Once it hits Netflix or it's on video,
But on this,
You're bad.
but on this
Yeah,
side,
it's
on the
out
last,
publicly.
peep this, on the Last Jedi, everyone fucking dies in that shit. There's 7 motherfuckers left, and then we're supposed to count this as a W for the Resistance? Nah, son, this is not a fucking W for the Resistance. Everybody's dead. Just me and Earl and his cousins that are fucking still
can
alive and
explain
shit.
but maybe
Huh?
they're like badass
explain
ninjas.
Don't explain it. Let me be mad about this for until the next movie comes out. If the next movie comes out and it's
Got
dope,
2 years, homie.
yeah,
It's gonna
see,
be
that's what's
another
fucked up.
movie?
But that's my point. Because like this next movie comes out and then I'm like, well, I thought it sucked for 2 years. It sucks.
It did,
I can't.
it did.
You know, like
I'm a Star Wars fan. I'm agreeing with you.
yeah, okay. So
Oh,
that's-
you saw it too.
You thought it
Zol.
sucked too?
Zol saw it the first day it came out.
And you thought it sucked? Zol?
I thought it was subpar to what we needed.
Subpar. All right.
And then you
That's
know
what
what?
I've heard
And
as
then I've heard some people, and I'll shut up after this.
I'm grateful
But
to have it.
I know.
Spoiler
I'm not. And I'll talk about the SpaceX thing right after this.
SpaceX?
SpaceX. Zol, how much time we have until commercial?
You guys got 5 minutes till commercial.
Okay, so let me just get this
Shit'll
really
fuck.
quick. That shit's The Last Jedi fucking sucked. If we have to wait 2 years for this to be like, oh, this is the real explanation, so this now makes sense about this, I don't care about that. I need gratification today. I need to know.
Right
I
now.
need to know today that everything's all good, and that shit fucking sucked. I didn't like it. Moving on.
You seem really upset about that.
My-
Yeah,
I am,
moving
dude.
on.
Look,
you seem really upset about this.
I waited forever to watch this.
That's your
fucking
fault.
Thing,
You
dude.
just
your
had a
fault.
baby. Calm down.
That's
Yeah,
your
she's
fault.
cool,
Your
but she's like,
expectations
dude,
were too high.
The baby's like a fucking vegetable right now. She just like fucking dude. Literally, sometimes I forget she's in the room. I'm not even joking. She's so small. If she's quiet, forget she's there.
Well, that's good though, right? If she's quiet, it's good. She's sleeping.
So my son, I enjoy Jackson. I enjoy her too, of course. I guess I gotta say that, but I don't know anything about her.
Right,
You know,
right.
she's
Yeah,
just
she's
she
new.
just
She
sleeps.
hasn't
I know nothing.
divulged
Yeah,
anything
nothing
about
is.
her, per se.
Yeah, she's like a big sperm right now.
She hasn't made herself known.
She hasn't
Yeah.
really showed me any personality or nothing like that. But my son, I'm like, we have so much fun together, and I'm like, man, you're my favorite kid.
No,
You
favorites.
can say
Oh,
that.
that's right, favorites.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah,
That's gonna
favorites.
that's gonna
You
happen.
know what? I don't know if this is true or not, but I think the favorites exist.
Yeah, definitely.
For sure they do.
Like, I'm my
as
favorite.
a parent, you can't tell your kids that, but if
you
you're
know.
on a
As a human,
podcast with your homies,
your kids
you can
know.
definitely
Like,
I
just
don't know
throw that
if
out
I,
there.
I'm
Yeah.
saying right now because he can talk and like he can high five me.
Yeah.
We can go do shit. We can watch TV and movies.
Yeah.
So he's my favorite, but I mean,
Out of all my 8 kids in Peru, Pablo is definitely my favorite.
But you know what? Like I remember like one of the last books I read was American Sniper. The dude that wrote the actual
Wasn't that
book.
fake?
Yeah, he lied.
He
a
faked
lot.
it, right? Yeah,
lied
he
a lot.
faked it.
But what he didn't lie about was the fact that like he's like
How do
this
you know?
military guy, and he'd go out like because you wouldn't lie about something like this. Like he's like, I'd go out, I'd fight, I'd come home, I'd bang my wife, she'd have a kid, and he said like in the book, he's like, I don't give a shit about the kid. Like I don't
Whoa.
like. I would look at the baby, and I didn't care about it. Like I just didn't have any feelings towards it. Once the baby can talk and communicate with me and we can do things, then it becomes a child I care about. But before then, I just don't really give a shit about the child. And I guess like that has to be sort of a thing. Like if
I
you're
don't
a guy,
think so.
if you're a guy who murders people for a living, like you just snipe people's
yeah,
heads.
there's a little bit of fucking
Yeah,
crazy.
like he has a different type of
Yeah.
mentality.
Yeah.
But it kind of sounds like what you were saying. It's like, no, I love my baby girl, but I don't know anything about her. She can't communicate with me. She's just like this crying eating machine, and sometimes it sleeps. I get that. Yeah, I get that.
Sometimes.
Yeah.
I don't have any kids, so I don't know.
I know we need to pay some bills, guys. I when we come back from this break, I want to get into this SpaceX talk.
SpaceX. I want to know what this
SpaceX.
is.
And then it was the thing that was flying over
It's
the
the Goku
sky
thing.
in
The
in
Goku
Oh,
lounge.
the rocket.
Yeah,
we'll
the
talk
rocket.
about
The rocket.
that. And
All right.
UFC 219 after this.
Bye-bye.
So while I was having baby girl, my wife was, they cut her out. We look over out the window, and I see something weird for a quick second, but then I go online, and then everyone's like, "There's aliens, aliens, everybody! It's fucking aliens! I swear it's aliens! I'm catching this shit, aliens, bitch!" And I'm seeing this all over the place, and I'm like, "What the fuck?" So then I asked my wife, I'm like, "You see this alien shit? We're in the hospital." And she's like, "Yeah, it's not alien shit. Fucking SpaceX said yesterday that they were going to be flying a rocket out of, it's like, I don't know, like 4 hours north of Los Angeles." Like,
Who the fuck is SpaceX? I've never heard.
are you joking right now?
I am not joking.
Oh my God, Wes.
Yeah.
SpaceX is, you know Tesla, yeah?
Yeah.
So, excuse me, the gentleman who's responsible for like PayPal for Tesla.
Wait,
for
he made PayPal?
He sure did.
Oh, really?
You
Told
know-
that son of a bitch to fucking
Tony Stark?
Tony Stark.
He is our modern day rocket or Iron Man.
Except he doesn't have
He
an
is-
iron suit.
He doesn't need to, dog. He's fucking
You should get one.
yeah, made of Tesla parts. But he has multiple different companies, and he sold he sold PayPal, and he invested in making his own shit, which is electric vehicles, Tesla, and then he also is contracted to bring goods to the International Space Station from NASA, and he's the only company that's ever been sanctioned to do those sort of things.
And so he decided to fire a rocket up into the air over LA and Orange County.
It was a satellite, but it was powered by a rocket. But rocket fuel, they normally do this in the daytime when no one sees it. But rocket fuel burns so bright, it has that oval around it. Yeah. And they said everything. So people are like, no, listen, I know you're telling me this is SpaceX. Not believing it. It's aliens, bitch. And it's like, he said the day before anything, they said it. If you follow them on Twitter, it wasn't like they were like, boom, this is a cover-up. It's aliens. No, they've been saying this shit.
Look, it seems like a cover-up to people that don't know shit.
Well, it's a cover-up to people who want aliens. Some people
I wanted aliens.
Hashtag Eddie Bravo.
Yeah, some people genuinely want there to be aliens. Some people, they wanted aliens. It's like, dude, here's you could be watching SpaceX manufacture this rocket, and you can see them every single day, and they'll go out and you watch them, and you'll still say, fake news.
I was one of those persons.
Yeah.
That was fake news?
No. I saw it, and I was like, I hope that's an alien, and I hope that's a rocket, and I hope this blows up somewhere here. I was okay with it hurting me. I just didn't care.
What's wrong with you?
I don't know. I just looked up to the sky, and I was like, you know what? Fuck it. If it comes down,
I had
it comes
no
down.
idea what the fuck that thing was. But I looked up at the sky, and it said, someone's shooting something into the sky. Like, not once did I think, oh, there's aliens.
I was hoping
and they're here.
Yeah, I mean, it looked crazy, but
cool.
They said what I freaked out for 30 seconds. Then my wife's like, "Here, read this." She's like, "I read this yesterday."
I put it up on Facebook. So Brian texts me. He's like, "Oh, it's fucking."
It's this. I'm like, "Here's the fucking press release for it from 3 days ago." But don't tell anyone on your Instagram or Facebook. Let them,
I was
bartending.
I was bartending a private event at some dude's home up
really?
in like Newport. Like,
when did you do that?
The day that shit fired off. Oh, really? So I'm at this dude's house, and he has this immaculate. I mean, it is a mansion to make all mansions look like nothing.
You didn't tell us that.
No, I know.
Did you have to wear a shirt?
I had to wear a shirt.
Bow tie?
I had to wear a shirt.
Bow
Tie. Yeah. Black shirt, black tie. So we're setting up.
I picture someone would hire Wes to go for a gay party or some shit.
I would totally do
without a shirt.
Those motherfuckers pay.
Short shorts.
Yep.
Wes just wearing short shorts, like slinging drinks.
But check this out. This guy had like a Christmas party. He's throwing this giant Christmas party at his house. So we set this shit all up. He has like his house is on like this giant hill that overlooks like the ocean, and like we're watching like the sun come down over Catalina Island. I'm like, this guy is fucking loaded, right? And like, so we start bartending, and like Macallan 30, I don't know, it's some kind of
pricey ass fucking whiskey.
It's like we were pouring it so much, going through bottles and bottles so much. I was like, how much does this fucking thing cost? So I looked it up. It's $380 a bottle. We were going through bottles like it was like beer, and I'm tripping, right? Because he's a Vietnamese guy, and he's throwing this party at his house. He was straight Vietnamese. So I'm like, these bottles are $380 a piece. And I'm telling a girl that runs the party, she's like, yeah, he spent $15,000 just on those bottles. And we're pouring all kinds of bottles. $15,000 on one bottle. We're just pouring.
15 grand on one bottle?
Like on just one type of alcohol.
Yeah.
Alcohol, right?
Okay.
And we're just pouring like people like shot. They just come to the bar, they're like just taking shots, and he's this like crazy Vietnamese guy. So finally he gets on, like he has a live band playing like right around the corner. Like the bar is in one spot, then right around the corner is a live band. They're playing all these playing all this Christmas music, whatever. He finally gets on the microphone. And he spends 35 minutes talking, and it's so
in
weird.
Vietnamese?
He's no, like
that's
almost Vietnamese. Okay. He's like, so like I hear him like 3 or 4 times. He's like, brother and sister.
That's right.
My brother. He goes, my brother, my sister. So I can't see him because I'm tending, but he's right around the corner, and he's like, my brother, my sister. I love you. And I'm thinking like he's throwing this party for his brother and his sister. But he says it so much, I realize, oh, he's just saying like, brothers and sisters,
Oh.
gather around. He's like, brother and sister.
My kin.
Yeah, and like he owns his company that like funds a bunch of young like entrepreneurs, and he's just like, dude, he goes on and on. He's like, and you all make, why the younger generation talk, younger generation no more talk, listen to me. And I'm just like, where is this coming from? He's like, listen to me. No more. Shut your fucking mouth. He goes, shut your fucking mouth.
This shit seems super
to
racist.
me.
you
This
are
is
going
exactly
really hard.
exactly
I'm sure
how
that's
he talks.
sounded. I'm
Listen
sure.
to me. Yeah. You make money. I make money. But you know making money is the boss. I am the boss. I make the most money. But you, brother and sister, listen to me. You make money. I'm like, who is this crazy motherfucker? I finally meet him. He has this like gown. He has this giant like flowing gown, and he's just like, he's like the Vietnamese Jesus Christ, and everybody loves him. And it's just like, I am the king of the world here in this house. So crazy. But
Hey, was
I
there
say
father?
all that.
Was their father?
Dude, no, there wasn't. It was very Americanized, but everybody there was Vietnamese. But as we're setting up, the rocket shoots up. So I'm looking at like Catalina Island from this guy's house, and there's a giant pool out front, and he's this yard, and the sun's going down, and it's all beautiful. And then on top of that, this crazy thing fires up into the air and makes this giant bubble around it, and we're all looking at him like, did he do that?
It didn't
Yeah.
fire up into the air. It was already in the air, and you
Dude,
just saw it.
Yeah, we just saw like,
It's passing
okay, so it didn't fire up in the air. It's in the air, and I'm thinking like, did this crazy motherfucker?
Was there a little bit?
It's so weird. Like,
You were
this
gonna die.
motherfucker
summoned
Yeah.
He fired.
He's so rich, he's summoned
rocket in the
aliens.
air. It was so crazy.
Like, look at me, sisters and brothers.
Damn.
I
Brother and sister, I
sister.
fire a rocket in the air for you,
Oh, wow.
because I am your boss.
man.
I
Look,
make
Wes
many
is
money.
off this. This is just Wes.
Super racist.
This is just Wes, only Wes. The Donkey Show podcast does not condone the actions or behaviors that's been caused by this gentleman, Wesley Seymour. We do not roll with that shit. Go ahead, Wes. Go ahead.
I am so racist. I am
Fuck all
Muslim.
Asian people.
Whoa! What
You
the
just say
fuck?
I thought you liked Asian girls.
I love Asian.
I like
Asian
small
women.
little Asian
God
women.
damn. All right.
He's like Asian
I
women.
see.
It's my
boys.
weakness.
Yeah.
It's my
Alright.
weakness.
Moving on, I watched this Dave Chappelle fucking stand up, and it was
Haven't seen it,
fucking
heard it was
dope,
shit.
dude.
Dude,
What?
before you
Who
start,
told you that?
A couple people.
it
Nah.
was okay. But before you start,
It was
Dave
dope.
Chappelle is fucking
Yoked.
yoked.
Yeah, that's not the point.
Really?
Dude.
Haven't seen it.
Like that was the thing that I like.
Who'd you hear that it was fucking whack from?
I'll tell you.
I'm sure.
I watched it.
That's
It was
just a
okay.
Shitty source.
It was alright.
Dude, both
It
of
was
them.
yoked.
He Harvey, the Harvey
Biceps and
Weinstein.
chest.
Dude, if you want to fuck him, just send him an email. We're talking about the shit. He's like, but I'm saying, like,
Oh yeah, you said you were
oil
gonna come out.
dripping.
I'm
You
out.
said you were gonna come out
I'm out.
already, right?
I'm out of the closet.
Wes
I'm
is
out.
coming out. Oh, actually, he already came out of the closet.
Yep, I am a gay man.
I thought the Dave Chappelle shit was dope. The way he
Haven't
went in
seen
on
it.
it. Oh, okay, then man.
I don't really care. I'm not probably gonna watch it. I saw his.
You
last
should
special.
watch it. The last special. I thought they
It
gave
wasn't
him
that
too.
great.
Well, I agree. They gave him too much credit for being Dave Chappelle. He's riding the Dave Chappelle hype. I think he was just getting started. No, this one is fucking good, dude.
Nah, he
Then
wrote
I'm
that Dave
sketched.
Chappelle thing. As I'm watching it, like it was funny. It was good, but like it was a lot more serious than it was funny. Like he got into some deep shit.
So that one was so brilliant about it because it was the serious conversations. Like he brought out emotion from you.
Yeah.
Okay,
You know
but
what I'm
was it funny?
It was funny.
Because
hear me out. It was funny, also. So there was some deep shit in there, like some society, fucking what's wrong with it, all this shit, from the black point of view, white point of view, what's wrong, all that shit. And then it was funny, but it wasn't just a comedy show.
I think
agree,
it should.
but
I think it should be funny, and then it should be that.
It was mostly
I don't
that,
know, dude.
and
I
still
would-
kind of
I
funny.
mean, you
but the
hear-
problem here's the problem I had with the show or with that stand-up. He kept saying, "I've been gone for 12 years." You guys all know I had a show. It was fucking popular, the Dave Chappelle show.
Who doesn't
And
know?
then I dipped out.
He
I went to
keeps saying
Africa,
that.
dude. He's like, "You guys want to know what happened? You guys want to know what happened? You know why I did that?" Like he kept asking. He's like, "No, I'm not gonna say it." And then he'd be like, "You guys want to know what happened? You guys want to know what happened? Like why I was gone for 12 years?" Nah, I can't say it.
Does he finally say it?
And the very end, he gives like a
Pretty
kind of
heartfelt-
analogy about it, but he still doesn't say
you know-
why. Because I love Dave Chappelle. I love that
Yeah, me
show.
too.
When he dipped out, all I heard was he went to Africa and he passed on a $50,000 deal. So, like, that was it. And that was a long time ago. I forgot about it. I forgot about Dave Chappelle and why he did that shit. So then all of a sudden he comes back on stage and he's like, hey, y'all want to know what happened? You guys want to know what happened to me? Nah, I guess not.
He already explained that though. That's
You want to know what
that's
happened?
the problem.
Nah.
Yeah, he's already said
He's
it.
already said it like a billion times.
So then tell
like,
me why did Dave Chappelle?
That's what that's a problem I have.
Because-
like, why do you keep harping on that? You already
That's the
explained
thing.
it. Just
he
stop
kept
it.
writing it. Dave
It's
Chappelle
been
thing.
a shit long time. And also, I heard that he keeps he laughs at his own jokes. Like,
Yeah.
really hard.
I
and
didn't
I'm
mind
like,
that,
you
but
can't
it
do
did
that.
look a little forced.
Yeah,
I
you
like.
can't
I
do
liked
that.
it. I liked the whole thing. Y'all racist. This shit was fucking good as fuck.
I haven't seen it. I'm
It
just
was
going
good,
off
dude.
what
It was fucking good. Say it again, Zol. Oh yeah, most def. Sorry. So we have Zol. He's now
This is
in
a
our
new setup.
We have a new setup. Welcome. Fucking Zol is in our headphones, so it may seem like I'm talking to myself.
Soul's in another room.
But
he's
he's also
doing
my
that.
he's also my headphone. Get out of my.
Surprise. He's doing that Morgan Freeman shit. Have you guys seen Black Mirror?
Yeah.
Oh, the new season's fucking
Dude.
great.
I saw the
fuck.
first episode of the new season.
The Star Trek look
Yeah,
alike?
yeah.
How
Star
good was
Trek's
that?
good.
How good
Yeah,
There's
was
that's
that?
another
good.
one. There's another one
The
where
robot one.
There's
What
no, there's
robot
one.
one?
There's one where a chick starts murdering people. She has to murder people.
Yes. Crocodile.
Okay, I haven't fucking seen it.
I'm not gonna
That
talk.
sucks.
Like,
Fucking
Why-
give it away.
why are
I'm not
you
gonna talk about
spoiling
it.
so much?
No, like it starts in the very beginning. You're like, all right, this bitch murdered somebody.
Wes,
like,
are you angry about something?
No,
Just keep
but listen.
spoiling it.
So I do not smoke. I don't like smoking weed. I don't like getting high. But every once
Yeah,
in a
you
while,
do.
I'll go to like a head. Like there's a place where I can buy weed. So I'll buy some weed. I'll get to smoke. But I want to be home alone. I don't want to be out. I can't smoke and do this podcast or smoke and talk to
Oh,
you
I
guys
see.
about the podcast. But so I went to a head shop. I bought a couple edibles. 'Cause edibles.
What'd you
are
call
the
it, a head
shit. I call it a head shop. I don't know, weed shop, whatever you want to call
Head
it.
shop.
Where you
Yeah.
going?
Like a shop?
Yeah, where you get head.
Where you going?
You pay.
To get beer.
You guys want beer?
No, thank you.
No, I'm good, thank you.
But so I have some edibles. I break it into tiny pieces. Me and my chick are hanging out. I take one. I'm like, hey, just take one. She's like, no, fuck that. No. I don't take edibles. I don't da da da. I'm like, just take it. It's a small piece, whatever. She takes a piece too, right? We're laying in bed. We're watching TV, and then we go to Black Mirror. Right when the shit really starts to kick in,
it's so great.
and then we watch the
Starts getting all sorts
episode
of creepy.
where this chick starts murdering people.
Crocodile.
Yeah, Crocodile. If you haven't seen Crocodile, watch Crocodile. But we watched it baking. And by the end of that episode, both of us were like, we gotta turn this shit off.
Dude, it's
it
so
was so
great.
intense. It's intense without being on something.
So-
we were on something like, oh my god, this is some serious fucking shit.
That's the only way that I'll watch that show. Me and my girl will get super baked and
Yeah.
we'll watch it. So we saw that we binge watched the whole season.
no shit, I'm
Yeah,
almost done.
dude. The fifth episode, it's like some fucking Terminator shit, and it's crazy.
Oh, I love Terminator shit.
Do you guys know the DARPA robots? Like the crazy looking
Yeah.
DARPA robots?
Yeah, the ones that are gonna kill all of us?
Yeah, that
the next
look like
10 years?
fucking
Not
crazy.
killing me. I'm gonna try to fuck one and see if I can get out of being murdered.
It's gonna kill you. While
Dude, the DARPA robots are real in that fucking episode, and it's crazy.
I'm gonna
Dude, you
watch
gotta
it.
watch it.
All right.
Black Mirror,
Speaking
is
of-
for sure,
Yeah.
is a great Netflix
All right.
show.
I'm
If you
sorry I
haven't
can't
gone
get in on that.
get
You guys should watch it. I haven't gotten in on it yet. But UFC 219.
Oh shit, oh fuck.
Chris
Oh, shit,
Cyborg
oh,
versus
fuck.
Holly Holmes.
Yeah.
Shit, oh fuck.
Yeah.
Bringing in the
It
fight.
was kind of a boring. Kind of a
Really?
boring.
There was.
Listen, Khabib. So Khabib looked great. I mean, Khabib killed a guy.
Yeah,
Like, he just
he killed Jasmine Barboza.
just picked him apart, just in every way.
Conor
he looked
McGregor, like
really
talking
good.
all this shit. Like, Conor, really, you want to fight this guy? Really
Yeah,
wanna
yeah.
fight this guy?
You know what? I think stylistically, I think that would be a pretty good fight for Conor because the way that Khabib fights, he's always going to keep the pressure. Conor picks his shots, and I think that if he keeps with the pressure, he might run into something he's never seen
that's
before.
the one thing that I thought. I was like, all right,
Yep.
Khabib just
I don't know if
charged
this.
one of the
yeah,
best strikers
I don't know if
in that division, and he was able to do it.
I don't know if he can do that with Conor McGregor.
Because Conor, like for everything Conor is, he's a good fighter, but he is a fucking sniper with his punches.
So I don't know if he's going to be able to
rushes in. Like fuck you, I don't respect.
I don't know if that's the best idea for him to do.
Like that's
but on the other hand, if Khabib puts that pressure on and Conor can't get that hit, Conor can't knock him out. He's done. Khabib's just gonna drown him because Conor has no ground game.
Yep.
No, it's done.
Yeah. So so that would be very exciting to see.
Hashtag tiramisu.
Yeah. Hashtag tiramisu. I hope that fight happens.
Me too.
It's not gonna happen though.
Oh yes, it will. This is a money.
I'm skeptical hippo on all of that.
I think that the fight that should happen first is Conor versus Tony Ferguson.
Well, that has to happen first.
That fight has to happen first. Then
the
winner of that fight's Khabib. I like how Khabib set that up too. He wasn't like, oh, let me fight Ferguson or let me fight fucking Conor. He's like, look, I know I fucked up. I know. I didn't make weight. That fucking tiramisu is so delicious. And he's like, you know what? Fuck it. Give me Edwin Barboza. What's his name? Edmund Barboza. I'll take that motherfucker.
You know what? Connor's novelty has. I'm gonna say something really unpopular right now. I'm over Conor.
Yeah, me too.
I haven't seen anything. Defend some shit. Get back in the octagon.
Nah, but if you knew why things are happening,
I don't care. I
agree. But it's also one of those things that they are in.
Go make a movie.
They are in negotiation disputes. They are in you can't go and think that you can pay Conor the same couple shillings you paid Conor before he got $100 million.
And that's exactly what Khabib said. He's like, yeah, I'll eventually fight Conor, but not until he runs out of money. Once he runs out of money, then he'll fight me.
He likes money, and it's quick to go through a bunch of money. And I think if he never fought another day, if he didn't fight any more, I think he the way he's spending money, he'd probably go broke. But he's a smart guy, and I think he's gonna keep finding out different avenues of making.
Yeah, I don't care about the business side. I get he's a business savvy person. I don't care about that part. I want to see him fight.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Like
that's
I think
everybody.
that fighting took a back. I think he
took it on the
fighting
back burner.
Set it down on the back burner. Money and fame and people looking at my Instagram where
getting his dick sucked by Rita Ora.
Yeah,
God,
he's more about
so
like just buying
hot.
Gucci clothes and taking pictures of them than
being on a yacht.
And if you're 28, how old is it? 28, and you have $100 million, 27. Yeah, do that. That's great. But I don't give a shit anymore.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck.
There are 4 fighters that I don't get excited about anymore, even though they're all probably the best fighters on the planet.
Who?
Cain Velasquez.
Yeah.
If Cain Velasquez, if he comes back and he makes weight, and even if he gets to the cage and wins, I'm like, cool, you won. But what happens 3 months from now?
Who's
number two? Dominic Cruz.
Dominic Cruz getting injured.
I disagree.
Also, if he makes it to the cage and wins, I'm like,
you want to see
Dominic
Cruz?
But what happens?
Fight?
But what happens 3 months from now when you get injured again? Like you just get injured all the time.
All right, who's number 3?
Number 3. Number 3 is hold on. There's one more. Oh yeah, Khabib. Khabib is number 3.
Khabib is fucking 5.
Yeah, I know. Okay, so great. He made it to the cage and he fought. Are you gonna stay healthy for the next fight? I don't know. Like I don't want to put any.
I think this is
shit on him.
Mark my words. I think this is the year of Khabib.
It's the
I hope
awakening
so.
for him.
I hope so.
But
I have skeptical hippo eyes about that. Like, dude, you get injured
a
lot. Number 4.
I like that.
Oh God, I have to say this. John Jones.
Yeah, Jones. I agree.
Yep. He is my number 1 favorite fighter. If I had to vote for fighter of the year,
I can't take it anymore.
I would give John Jones
so bad.
fighter of the year.
I'm pissed.
He's the man. Like he's the greatest fighter.
Number
even
5.
He pissed off. No, just 4. But John Jones is my number 5, and even though he's my favorite goddamn fighter on the planet, even if they say, we figured out that you didn't take steroids.
Did you hear freaking Nowitzki?
Yep. Yeah, I did. He's like, it doesn't seem like he did it on purpose. It seemed like an accident or maybe something.
Are you skeptical hippo eyes on that?
No, it doesn't matter. Like, it doesn't. I don't have to be skeptical hippo eyes. All I know is that, like, even if John Jones comes back, I'm like, but even if he gets to the cage and he fights and he wins, it's like
an
cool.
asterisk.
But now what? Like, are you gonna fucking do cocaine and get arrested? Like, are you gonna get a DUI? It's just like I love you, man. I love you. You're my favorite fighter on the goddamn planet. But what happens now? Like, are you gonna stay?
Well,
relevant?
DC's got that belt, and I don't I don't get why everyone hates on DC. I like fucking Daniel
I don't get it
Cormier.
either. Yeah, he's a great fighter.
He's a
And
great fighter,
great dude.
and I'm excited
Good dude.
about his next fight with
Yeah.
fucking what's his
Ozdemir.
Yeah. Who do you got?
Cormier.
Cormier?
Yeah.
Really?
Yep. Do you think Ozdemir's gonna get it done?
No, I don't think.
No, I don't think so either.
I think Cormier is gonna go in there with a vengeance because
Yep.
he wants to redeem himself from fucking John Jones.
Ozdemir,
Hey, according to the Swarm, according to the
I
Swarm,
know.
Yeah, I know.
he
First
thinks that
round
Ozdemir is
knockout.
gonna fucking knock
By
him
the
out in 1
way,
round.
great fucking interview.
get a
Yes,
watch.
shout out to the Swarm,
You
dude. That
are
was
the man.
Dude.
Vindicated.
Even
soccer.
you shut up.
Pussies.
Stop
Vindicated.
It, stop it. Hey, Ronaldo's gonna get in here and kick your ass. He's gonna
Yeah.
just fucking straight kick drop you.
Oh, shit, speaking
don't
of which,
even
we should
have
probably-
to punch Ronaldo. I
Yeah.
just have to pretend to punch Ronaldo,
Wow,
and he'll
dirty.
fall on the ground,
Stop it.
and he'll cry like a little girl.
Well, speaking of which, if you guys don't know what we're talking about, listen to this interview right now. We have Linton. Oh fuck! Did I say his name wrong?
No,
No,
it's-
Okay, cool. Okay. Linton the Swarm Vassell. God, I always Linton the
man.
Swarm Vassell. This was an amazing interview.
One of
He's
the
so fucking
funnest
funny. He's
interviews
so
we've
much fun.
done.
What?
It's Linton.
Oh,
So-
Linton.
Stop it.
God
Stop it.
damn it.
His name's Linston. What, Linston? What are you gonna do? What you gonna do?
That's
Come at me, bro.
Wesley Seymour. That's Wesley Seymour.
That's 3 strikes for Wesley
Hey,
Seymour.
no
I'm
joke.
going
Hey,
real hard.
peep this, no joke. So like in the interview, we're kind of making fun, and then you guys will listen to it. Towards the end of the interview, we start talking about he posted a picture when he has hair. He has hair in it, and I'll read you
Hair
the
is
text.
an
I'll
understatement.
read you the text right now because he's like best.
set me up.
He's like best podcast 100%. I'm like Swarm. Thank you so much, brother. We had an absolute blast. Episode goes out tomorrow morning. Blah blah blah. No worries. Blah blah blah. So then I was like, can we post this picture? And it's a picture of Linton Vassell when he's 13, 14
The
years
picture
old.
that we brought up in the fucking
Yeah.
Oh, it's
So I'm like, maybe we can post this picture for our advertisement. And I'm like, ha ha ha, just joking.
Yeah.
He's like, ah ha ha ha, jokes. There's no LOL in this one. He's like, jokes. I will get you all.
yeah.
And then followed by that, it says, one by one.
Oh.
And then I'm trying to make a joke out of it. I'm like, fuck, this is Christian Espejo.
You son of a bitch, you set me up.
Typing this, me alone, come for me only. And then I go to Espejo, I'm like, Espejo, can you do a thumbs up so I can take a picture of you? So he does a thumbs up.
Yeah, I didn't know what was going on.
Swarm
Look at
is
this
going
picture.
to
Look at
eat
this.
you
I'm like,
alive,
this is,
Espejo.
and then I sent it right under the picture. I said, this is me. And it's just Espejo. And then he says, all it says is, I'm coming for you.
Yeah. He is.
Hey, good thing I changed my Instagram name every 3 days.
Yeah. So you guys listen and enjoy these interview. I said it all fucked up. Listen and enjoy this interview with the Swarm.
So great.
So, do we need an outro?
Yeah.
We need an outro.
Okay,
That was a great interview, type of shit.
cool. Can you turn the camera off?
Can you give us like 10? Can you give us 10 seconds of that interview so we can like?
So great.
We have on the phone or on FaceTime actually. Bellator light heavyweight,
Almost champion.
almost champion,
Soon to
almost
be
got there.
champion.
Soon to be champion.
I'll be there soon.
Soon to be champ. Linton the Swarm Vassell.
What up, man?
What's up, people?
So I have to ask you right off the bat about your nickname, the Swarm, because when I hear the Swarm, what I picture is like the arch nemesis to like Spider-Man or Batman. Like, Spider-Man, you will never defeat me, for I am the Swarm. So how did you get that
Smash
nickname,
you
dude?
up. You know, so I'll be back to my smashing ways. Also, man, I've got to get back to my nickname. So
Nice.
I'll be back.
How-
Hopefully, looking at March. So
we're looking at March. Do we have any potential opponents in mind yet?
Well, Liam's been saying he wants to fight. He wants a rematch.
I'm so happy you brought up Liam.
Thank you.
What's that?
We were hoping we would bring up Liam.
Yep.
So we've been watching this.
Oh yeah, we've been going back and forth.
Oh,
Oh yes, we know that you've been back and forth on that.
Happy to do that.
So you have had a little bit of a
Sorry?
Twitter beef with Liam, right? Going back and forth. I've seen your tweets.
Yeah, well, someone says something, yeah, you have to reply.
Right, right.
So do you want that rematch then,
in.
or like, because you already beat him once? So
Hey, again, I beat him once. He's obviously not happy. I'll beat him again. For me, I want to go back to the top and fight Ryan Bader for that title.
Mm-hmm.
So whoever Bellator has for me, obviously I'll fight. But at the moment, they've not come with me with any names. So Liam's been opening his mouth. He said he wants that rematch. So I'm not turning down fights. So if that's the fight he wants, and Bellator want to make, I'm more than happy to do that.
is there someone specifically that you would want to fight?
There's Phil Davis. Like I haven't fought him yet. There's who else? I'm trying to think. Everyone's all taken up. Musasi.
Well, if you want to call anyone
I know
out,
he wants to fight like heavyweight as well.
I want to see this
Everyone.
Twitter beef. I want to see this Twitter beef end with another fight.
yeah, that would be great.
I want to see that happen.
Like heavyweight. I'm ready. Let me know if you want to come to London, so I can beat you up.
Listen to this. So this is one of the things that he said. He's like having a little bit of a debate with Mr. and then Liam McGregor. If you had to choose from one of the two, one, would you rather hit like a girl, or two, tap like a little bitch?
You tell me.
Just wondering
Oh,
where
man.
people stood. I think he won the real fight and the Twitter beef just on that.
Yeah, I think so as well.
I think he won the Twitter beef on that. Listen, I wish that fight would happen again. I want to see it happen. I want to see it happen again. I mean, you don't have an opponent right now. We're shooting for March. Bellator, let's let it happen. Scott.
Liam said he's recovered now, so he's not got no one. I don't see why not.
It makes the most sense. One of my questions actually was, did you want to plan on fighting Phil Davis? So I'm glad you answered that, because I'd like to see that happen as well. Phil Davis.
Oh yeah, definitely, man.
So the ground game. I mean, it's very rare that you see a big guy, a 205er with some slick jiu-jitsu. I mean, we see obviously Fabricio Verdum over there at the heavyweight with some nice jiu-jitsu.
Yeah.
But you very seldom see that happen. Was that the first thing that you picked up, or when you got into MMA, what was the first thing that you got into?
To be honest, I always used to wrestle, like WWE wrestling, WWF, just play fight with my friends from a young age until we're like, probably still do it now. But
It still happens right now.
I just started kicking, but if it happens now, it happens now. But I started kickboxing. So I did that for 2 years, but that was just to keep fit. I was never planning on fighting, and then I actually went to a gym and I was just throwing people around. So it was just, I was a natural at doing the grappling. And my coach, Danny Batten, he just put some actual technical stuff to my game and just actually made me do proper moves. Because before I was just grabbing someone's arm and pulling it, grabbing someone's leg or whatever. And he set me up with Kimuras, some chokes, some guillotines, rear naked choke, and that's how I actually got into it.
There's nothing more frightening than a big man with ground game. I mean, Jesus Christ.
Nothing more frightening. But on the other side of that, I have to ask you, dude. You've been in the States for a little bit now, and you're a big, good-looking dude. You're living in Florida right now. I'm sure you go out. How often do you hear, "I love your accent"?
Oh yeah,
I love your accent.
That's a standard procedure.
Yes, it is.
That's a standard procedure. They actually, but funny though, some girls are like, "Where are you from? Are you from like Australia?"
Yeah. Is that
Really?
weird? Do you get offended when somebody asks you if you're from Australia?
No,
You don't mind?
No, I'm from England, and that's even better.
yeah.
So,
So do you? And here, while we're on the topic, do you have a girlfriend right now?
no, not
So
right
just-
now. I don't know.
Okay. Are you on Tinder?
Of course.
We need to expand.
We need to
Tinder, Bumble, everything.
So
You're on Bumble too?
explain how Bumble. Someone was explaining. Explain how Bumble works from the, because we heard from the girl's point of view. How does it work from the guy point of view?
Girls just have to, if you match, then the girls just have to hit you up. That's it.
So are you just waiting?
And they get 24 hours. If they don't hit you up, then you're unmatched.
Oh, okay. So it's a 24-hour thing.
But if you don't reply, then you lost them.
Gotcha. Okay. So we touched it. We touched a little bit of daily life. Let me ask this: do you walk around with your shirt off all the time?
What?
Do you walk around with your shirt off all the time?
Most of the time, we're in Florida.
Yeah, it's fucking Miami.
He's fucking all body, dog.
Yeah.
All bodied up, dog.
Yeah, why wouldn't you?
Well,
Right now, it's cold. Otherwise, I'd have been shirtless.
Do you have a Eurothong?
Sorry?
The Eurothong? Do you walk around with like regular
Stop
board shorts
this.
or the
Stop this.
Eurothong?
Stop. No.
Just have him swinging. I just have him swinging. That's it.
Okay, I have one other random question. I have to ask this question.
Yeah, go on,
because
hit me up.
so I overdosed a little bit on this, but I have to ask. I think because you're from England. So you're from England.
Yes.
I have to imagine you're a big soccer fan or football fan. Do you watch? No? I love
Hate
that.
it.
Oh, I hate it too.
football.
Thank God.
What?
Thank
How
God.
do that's a fake
These
accent.
two,
Yeah,
these
that's
two
a fake
young men.
accent. You got English?
You're not from England.
Dude, I have to ask because I think I don't have any.
Seriously,
I don't have anything
I wasn't brought up
against
watching football though. I was brought up watching like boxing.
boxing. Okay, so here's my question then. I have a serious question.
I say that's probably the reason why I don't like football. I did start playing football, but I was no good.
Okay, I have a serious question. I have a serious question. You get it? So in football, or soccer, we call it soccer. I think that the most
Oh God,
just the
Wes.
worst
Just
thing.
Jesus
It is
Christ.
terrible.
Again,
I
with you.
think that in soccer, the flop is just the most degrading thing a grown man can do.
No one
to
cares.
pretend that somebody punched you in the face and fall on the ground and scream and cry like a little girl.
That's why we can't have
It's
nice
terrible.
things.
You're a man.
No one punches as hard as that for you to fall on the floor and be like,
Yes. Thank you. Thank
It
you for
shows
saying
how
that.
how fake football is.
Yeah.
Or they tackle you, and they're on the floor waiting for the referee to look at them and be like,
Right. Yeah.
please.
Oh my God, you're my favorite guest we have ever had, ever.
I don't agree.
Because they disagree so hard. And I'm just like, these are grown men pretending to
And
get hit.
that is cheating.
Yes, it is cheating.
You're
Yes.
cheating.
Thank you.
You can't
Thank
play
you.
the game properly, so
Oh,
you fall on the
oh,
floor
man.
and try and get a penalty.
You're already a
try and get
champion.
them sent off.
You are
Just
a
play the
champion.
game. You win, you lose, and that is the way life goes.
Yes, it is.
You're just
I
encouraging him.
love you. Dude, you
Don't
are the
encourage
best.
him.
Storm, why would you
Imagine we
encourage
did
him?
that in MMA. Imagine we did that in MMA.
I know, that's my argument. You
It's
were a
two
man
different
who gets
sports.
punched in the face and goes, fuck you, I'm gonna punch
I'm
you
gonna punch
back.
back.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
And most
damn
of the
it, I love
time, if you do get kicked in the nuts, you're
Uh-huh.
like, oh, I'll brush it off.
Right,
You don't
right.
fall on the floor, like, so it's getting disqualified and
Crying
stuff.
like a girl.
Give me a minute, let me brush myself off
Right.
and
Yep.
punch him up.
Yes.
All right, so I'm gonna go on. You have. We could talk. Wes will talk
let's
about this
stop.
all day.
Well, it's the worst. It's the worst.
Fellow countrymen Michael Bisping, Brad Pickett, Jimmy Manuel, Ross Pearson, Paul Daly, Michael Venom Page, Darren Till. Who out of your countrymen are you the most proud of right now?
All of them. I can't pick one. I can't pick one person out of all
right.
of them. They're all doing proud. You know what I mean? I say some of them have started from here and built themselves up.
What do you think about?
I like to think I'm still new. I'm not, but I'm still new to the game, so I'm just following in some of their footsteps.
What do you think about Darren Till? It just popped into my head because he was the last one I spoke. Do you think up and comer, or do you think they're hyping him up too quick?
You know what? I think he's an up and comer.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah,
All right.
because Donald Cerrone is no mug, man.
He is
No,
not.
it's
He is
true.
not.
Yeah.
and he put him away pretty quick.
Yeah.
So
I can't believe that was only on Fight Pass. That was a fight on Fight Pass? What?
Yeah.
That was a big fight.
I don't understand how some of these organizations work sometimes.
I don't either. So Volkan Ozdemir, you train with him, am I right?
Next champ and new, mate.
Oh no shit!
That's
Oh,
awesome.
shit.
So you think Volkan's gonna beat DC after all this? After all DC? Oh man. Okay, so
DC's everyone's obviously got that puncher's chance, man. You know what I mean? It's just obviously DC's got the grappling and he's got good striking as well. But the way Volkan is as a person, but just exploded on the scene.
Yeah.
I think everyone doubted him against St. Preux, against Misha, and against Jimmy.
Yeah.
And he put them away, all of them, well, two of them, pretty quick, like very.
all right.
You know, like Jimmy's no mug. You know what I mean? He bangs hard. He's knocking everyone out. He was going to fight Flex for the title. You know, so there in itself shows you know, Volkan's got that power, man.
So give us your prediction then. Round 1, round 2.
are we
Obviously, you
looking
think
at?
it's going to be a
Submission, decision, knockout.
Obviously, he has no time.
Right.
So I'm gonna have to go with the first round.
Oh, that is a bold.
No time.
No time.
No time. Hey, you know what? The first time I saw him do that, I'm like, what the fuck is he doing?
Yeah, what's up with that? He's just like, bloop, bloop.
I'm like, someone tell him the time. What the fuck? Someone tell him. Maybe he's late for something.
Yeah, and it was perfect. I thought that worked out perfect.
Yes,
you know,
it did.
I like that.
And then he knocked two people out, so it's like.
Did that in no time.
Do you have anything that you do? Like, you should do something. Like,
I might do that or something.
yeah, you should do like the. You should do the swarm. You should do the swarm.
Oh, fuck, I love this guy.
I love how quick.
I could come out in a swarm outfit. Like,
Yes.
wings,
Arch nemesis
and the
comic
thing,
book.
and the thing as well.
So the swarm. I was watching some interview that I think it was like the Swarm video logs or something. You said Royce Gracie was one of the first people that you watched when you started getting into MMA, and then there was Randy Couture that kind of gave you that really grinding type of fighting. So the Swarm is a mixture of Randy Couture and Royce Gracie, and he is the product of it. That's to answer your question that you had earlier.
Yeah.
But
And
I want
that's
to.
exactly how I do feel. I feel I've got that ground and I've got that strength for that Roman wrestling, pick them up, slam them. So you know, I mix it and make it my own.
So if we're not fighting in March, what's the plan? Are we hoping that March happens right now?
100%, yes.
Okay, you're healthy to go.
I'm good to go. Like obviously, you know, the fight didn't go the way it went. I wanted it to go at all. It ended pretty quick in my eyes. I wasn't injured, so I'm healthy. So I just want to get back in there. If I could, I'd get back in there a little bit earlier. But obviously, I'd like to fight back home. March is what we're looking at. So February, probably March. That's when I want to fight. If they can't get me in, then soon as possible.
How many times a year do you on average plan on fighting? Like how many times a year?
3. I try on 3, but
All right.
I'm only really getting 2, to be honest.
Yeah.
All right. Now, if you were to look at it at the top light heavyweight division in Bellator and UFC, who do you want to fight? Who do you want to see out there in the octagon between both Bellator and the UFC light heavyweight division?
For me to fight?
For you to fight.
Oh, it'd have to be Jones, man.
Oh shit!
It has to be because, like, even though all that stuff, you know, he is the only person that really I think that is unbeaten right now. You know, like obviously he got that disqualification.
Does that even count?
Exactly, but you know, he's beat everyone. No one's beat him, so if I'm gonna have to beat him.
So what would you do? Like, what if you had to face John Jones in 3 months from now? How would you prepare? Like, what would you do to be like, this is how I beat John Jones?
So I'll kick him in the face and punch him in the head.
All right, fair enough.
Easy enough.
And then give him one of them low blows. Give him a low blow. Give him an eye poke. Anything.
and end it.
Hey, going back to this little Twitter beef, I saw that you called out King Mo as well. Do you want that rematch? Is that still in your sights?
It has to be. Yeah.
It was a 2-round fight, man. Like, come on, like a 2-round fight. You know, it in my eyes, he couldn't continue into the final because his ribs were broken, and you know, I broke his ribs.
Yeah.
So you know, I don't think that 3rd round would have ended. I think it would. I would have finished the fight in the 3rd.
I agree.
Okay. Yeah.
I agree when I watched
You know,
that.
because you know, if someone's ribs are hurting, all it took is maybe he shoots or I shoot. You know, it would have felt, or I kicked him again, or something. So that fight needs to happen.
It's gotta be the worst
it's gotta
pain in the
hurt.
world. Hey, what have you broken while you've been fighting? Have you broken anything?
Have I?
Uh-huh.
Oh, I've had my cheekbone fractured. In one of my fights, I had my opponent mounted, and I went down to go for a submission, and as I did, he timed it and caught me with an. I heard the pop, and I went dizzy, but I just carried on, and I still got the win. Luckily, it was in the 3rd round, and it was like 40 seconds left.
That's what I'm talking about, right there. I'm gonna bring it up again because I'm an asshole. But the soccer guys that fall down,
Stop it!
and
Stop it!
this motherfucker,
You won't stop, man!
this motherfucker, his
That's
cheekbone
enough.
broken.
You won't stop.
He got
I've
robbed
been
and said,
rolling on
"Fuck
the
this!"
floor.
Yeah, I'm still gonna beat this motherfucker.
Stop it!
Yeah,
Stop this right
Dude,
now.
Come on!
You're comparing apples to oranges anyway.
Don't encourage him, man.
Swan, don't encourage this motherfucker.
Sorry, but it's true. It's right.
It
It's
is.
right.
Stop
Thank
this.
you.
Stop this
Thank
right
you.
now. You
I'm
stop this.
finally.
You stop this right now. Hey, so where are you training out of? Are you still with the Black Zillions?
It's Hard Knocks 365. So Brazilians pretty much. Yeah, I won't go too much into it. It's split.
Yeah.
Henry Hooft, and pretty much everyone followed Henry, and now we're at Hard Knocks.
For sure.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean he's the greatest.
There's only
striking
probably a
coach.
handful of people that are not with us. But yeah, everyone's there.
Is Anthony Rumble Johnson still training?
No,
Not at all?
us. He's probably doing training, but he's not doing fight training.
Considering.
He was in the Black Zillions, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So he's
And
completely
then they came to Hard Knocks also.
okay. So he's completely out. He's just out somewhere, just growing weed somewhere.
Yeah. Very smart though.
We're in Southern California.
We welcome it.
Yeah,
We're just
we're
walking into a store.
Bring him down here.
Yeah, well, I'll tell him to come down.
Hey, Linton, do you smoke pot on your off time?
No.
Are
Never.
Never.
I might start, but I don't. I used to.
you- I might pick up that habit.
Yeah.
You know, it
Is
sounds,
it weird?
that
Is it
sounds
weird?
fun.
Is it weird for an
I
athlete?
used to be a full-time smoker back in the day.
Okay.
But you're okay. So like you're an athlete. Does it feel weird, or like do you feel weird like smoking something? You're like, this is gonna hurt my endurance. Like just
No,
inhaling smoke.
what happened? I used to smoke like religiously. Like I couldn't live without it.
Yeah.
It actually got to that point, and I lost the fight once. And my mum was like, "I told you to give up," but to her credit, my lungs were on fire.
Yeah.
Like it got to that 3rd round, and I was gassing.
Yeah.
And I think it was the best thing. Like I just smoked all day, every day. Like
Best
wake
thing-
up,
best thing you gave up. Okay.
So yeah, I had to. Otherwise, I don't think I'd be here
Yeah.
at the level I am now.
Yeah.
So
Because that really opened my eyes, and I was like, I can't have that again. Like,
So-
Good call.
I guess I'll talk on the boxing. Have you ever thought about maybe getting into boxing at all, or MMA is just where you're at?
you know, I have, but I'm that guy that if I'm gonna do so, I've got to give everything.
All right, you heard it here first, folks. He's fighting Anthony Joshua. Fighting Anthony Joshua, Wimbledon
Hey,
Stadium.
but I'm stupid though. Anthony's a beast. Like,
How would you feel
if we
going to
could add
boxing?
some kicks in and
I don't know who's gonna
takedowns-
beat him. I don't know who's gonna.
If we could add kicks and takedowns in it, I'll do it. But hand to hand, just got
Right.
suppression. I ain't going in there to get knocked out.
Deontay
No.
Wilder versus Anthony Joshua has to happen, right?
It will, but I think Joshua will beat him.
And I think Wilder needs to go to England, not not the other way around, right? Because
I think what will happen, Joshua will come to America because he wants to obviously,
brought in his
a good name in England, in America.
Yeah, but he pulls in so much at the gate by keeping, and he has such a huge following. He's never fought a fight out of London or out of England.
That's how it happens, though. You fight England, you build up all that, all that proper support, and then you go to America. Pretty much, that's how it happens.
Yeah, so, just like the Beatles.
So speaking of boxing, you're obviously a countryman. You love all the fighters out of England. You support all of them. How do you feel about Conor McGregor? Are you behind him? How did you feel about the Mayweather fight? What did you think when they were going to fight?
That was so smart. Obviously, I knew Conor was never going to win.
Yeah.
It was smart though because he got paid.
Hell yes,
dude, he got money.
Money.
Yep. If you were in the same situation, you would have done the same thing.
You're going to get 100 mil, or even half.
Yep. 50.
Even 50 mil.
Yep.
Or even a mil. Let's say a mil to fight Joshua.
Yep.
I'll be there. See that, Bellator.
Yes.
You know what? I'm not even joking. If they did something where they just kept taking away the offer, like, okay, now will you do it for $100 grand? I'd be like,
sure.
Yeah, dude, I kind of would.
Give me a check.
I kind of would, dude. That's a lot of money, dude. I mean, shit, we're in here doing this podcast, and I'd be on I'd be $100,000 air right now. Mini bone, doing everything on a budget.
You're gonna do it. You're gonna do it.
Yes.
Hey, really quick, I saw a picture that you put on your Instagram where you you were young, maybe like in middle school and high school, with the dreads. you had dreads? Consider doing that again? Hold on. You should do that again. Look at him. Dude, I saw that picture and I was like, oh my god, you should do that again.
Hold on, I haven't seen it.
You can't?
I don't have the sides.
Oh, just do this. I mean,
I gotta see this.
I was like,
side dreads.
You can do the side dreads.
Like, I wasn't even gonna put that picture up. That was hidden. And,
dude, how far down did you go?
Have you got an old school picture? And I thought, oh god.
I'm like, no, that looks great.
It's awesome. No, you gotta have that picture.
I think that's probably the most comments I've ever had.
Really?
And all of
that
them
picture?
Emojis.
Dude, I saw that picture.
Laughing at me. I didn't even reply back.
But it's good though. You put it up knowing you were gonna get comments. You want it was good.
Yeah.
It looked good on you. It looked
Where
great.
did you find this picture?
Hey, don't.
You give me 1 second.
Here, I'll find
you
it
give
for
me
you.
1
I'll find it
second.
for you. Here.
When we put the promo up for this interview, it's gonna have you with the dreads.
People are asking me if it was Photoshop.
How long ago was that?
I was like 14, 15.
Oh shit!
Damn.
I was young.
Yeah.
I had hair then, so you know. But never. Hey, we would have done bad hairstyles when we were younger.
There is no proof of mine, so I didn't.
No.
No, there's no proof. There's no proof. I went
In
over
the family album, I bet there will be.
No, I went over to my
Someone
mom's
will
house.
find it.
I went over to my mom's house, and I have them somewhere, but it's not at my mom's house. I have control of those pictures.
Oh shit! Is that like a
really?
Polaroid picture?
Dude, I tried to cut my own hair when I was like 8. And my shit was, and it's like, dude, it's fucked up. It's fucked up. All right, well, shit. The Swarm. Thank you so much for doing the podcast, sir.
Such a great interview, man.
I had fun.
This was
come back on again.
This was a good one.
We will 100% have you again. You were gonna get that belt, and we are gonna call you.
You're Donkey Show family now.
Oh,
Yes,
hey,
you are.
promise us that you don't get Hollywood on us when you get the belt.
I've forgotten you already.
You know what?
Listen.
You know what? Your picture with the dreads is gonna go on.
This is bullshit.
You guys see me?
All right. I'm sorry I overreacted.
No, but thank you guys.
Anything you want to plug in? Social media, Twitter, Instagram?
You can follow me on Instagram, LDV_the Swarm. Also, you can follow me on Twitter as well. the same. LDV _ the Swarm.
Yeah, folks.
I appreciate everyone for all your sponsorship and all your support. So,
Thank you, man.
One love.
Thank you so much
Thank
for
you.
doing the show. Again, ladies and gentlemen, the Swarm! Later, brother.
Later, man.
Thank you.
Have a good one.
You
too.
Later.
Damn, that might have been the most fun interview we've had so far.
I like